working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you.
Good morning. It is 7:19 and I am running super late today. So let's go ahead and open our 4 little morning advents, and I've got the water brewing all ready for the tea. So hopefully we can get everything together. Let's start with our Grinch, just because I can see in the top. And it's another ring one. This one's a Christmas tree. So I will stick it in my bag. I haven't eaten the other one, but that's okay. Our twice sheared sheep, day 4. Don't know, maybe a little cable-y thing or stitch markers. Let's see. Oh, it is one of their original row counters. And these are really awesome for projects that you need to keep track of what row you're on. You just slip it to the next number each day. And this is actually how I originally found the company. So I have a set of these, and this will be really helpful. Let's go with the jam. Today is cherry violet leaves. I'm actually thinking I'm going to stick some bread into my bag, and although this would be good, actually this would be good on English muffin, this cherry violet one. So I have some of those in the library for lunch. So I don't actually have leftovers for lunch today, so having this as an option will be good. Come on. The Plum Deluxe is resisting me. Okay, here we go. Self-care blend. I have had this before, and it is good. Honeybush tea, elderberries, peaches, apple pieces, calendula. Really looking forward to that, to having this in my lunch today. Hey, girlfriend. Hi, girlfriend. Amy. Hi. Hi, girl. I love you. But when I sat down, it was Sammy here, and now you're here, so I'm a bit confused how you got here. You can't see, but she's like pushed her head under my arm. Say hi, Amy. Oh, these silly little dogs. Okay. I have no time this morning. Gotta go. And this is what it looks like. So, very low-key day today. Only 2 classes. So hoping to maybe put on some Vlogmas and just get some things done. So I'll chat with you all later. Gotta run. Again, we have to leave in like 30 minutes. So, okay, bye. Good morning. Okay, so last night, I have about half an hour until 6th grade recess when those set of helpers will be coming in. Anyway, so last night I finished Brimstone, which makes that, I'm putting together the Lego while talking, which makes that book number, that was 98 for the school year, for the year. I ended up giving it a 2-star review. It was just not good. And then I went and I read some other 2-star reviews, and I spot on agreed with everything they said. And it was just, the first book was good. Cho Chang, maybe? The first book was good, but this was just not. It was lazy, it was sloppy, it was rushed. Yeah. But anyway, so that was book number 98 for the year. As I was checking in books this morning, someone turned in The Wind in the Willow. And I think that this is the book that Kay Jones is basing her Advent on. I didn't buy the yarn for it, but I think she's reading snippets from it. I'm behind on watching. So I'm going to check this out to myself and try to read The Wind in the Willow. This would be book 100 if I manage to finish it, because I've also got my Advent book, which is book number 99. So those two books can make 100. Anyway, so I will take you in a minute to show you the shenanigans of the elf this morning. I've had my first class. I only have one more class today. That's in an hour and a half. So my plan for the morning is to work on doing some book repairs. That whole stack behind me and also hiding in many other places all need to be repaired. And so I think I'm going to work on that for a little bit today. And then in the afternoon, so then I have my second class, then I have lunch, and then I have the whole afternoon. And so I think in the afternoon, I am going to work on entering the next set of 30 books into the computer system so that I'm able to finish processing the books that I got at the book fair. I don't know that I can finish entering them all in the 2 weeks, well, 2.5 weeks before we go on break, but I would like to get as close as possible so that when we come back from winter break, I am able to process older books and then also continue weeding out books that never get read. I started that project last year, and basically, if it hasn't been checked out, in the last 10 years, so since I put the date of 2015, just because the kids who helped me, that was an easy date for them to remember. If it hasn't been checked out and we've had the book since 2015, then it's got to go. So that is, that's how we're doing it. So, yes. Okay. I'm going to go add Chang to our little display that is right there and show you what the elf was up to. I'm also hoping to make my bullet journal spread for Vlogmases that I've been watching. And these are all tasks that I should be able to do while having some background Vlogmas on. So that is my plan. I'm going to try to take you guys along for some things, film some time lapses and things like that. So hopefully I'm able to do that. But more and more kids have discovered the library for recess time, so I'm getting less and less done. So hopefully it can be a productive day today. Talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm assuming we're going to get more members of the Golden Trio, so I put Cho Chang a little bit a ways away from Harry, just because I don't like her. So here we go. There is a chance the librarian was not wanting to put away nonfiction this morning, and so the elf took care of it for her. Can't touch it until the end of the day. So here we go. I do, however, need to start off my day putting away this pile of books. I should probably also address that mess, but we will just start with this pile of books for my first class.
La da 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 oh oh oh. La da 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 oh oh oh. La da da da. Making our Christmas memories.
Hi friends, it's about 10 p.m. I've got my biggest baby here. This is Jamie. He insisted. He doesn't frequently insist, so I don't know what's going on with you, Bubby. There's my little baby boy. He thinks he's tiny. He does. He thinks he's tiny. Which, I mean, I guess for other breeds, maybe he's still small, but like for our breed, he is big boy. Yes, you are. You're big boy. Say hi. Say hi, it's Jamie. I love you. Anyways, he insisted on being held, which is different for him. Okay, so I am here to open Advents. Was I able to avoid a nap? No. I'm actually a bit confused. I've never needed to... Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've needed to nap this much. Where is Jamie? He's the only one who plays this game with me. I'll cover his eyes. Where is Jamie? Then he breaks out and gives me kisses. Yes. Okay, Jamie, can we go down now? You've been up here for attention. Oh, okay, no. Mom, how dare you? Oh, gosh. How dare you suggest going down? Jamie James. Didn't realize that would activate him again. Okay. James. So I've been super tired all day today, like hard to function tired. And I've noticed that this does happen a lot on my Thursdays and Fridays. And sometimes I don't know whether it's because I've expended so much energy on my higher attendance days, or if there's like the lull in the schedule is just to the point where I am constantly tired. Oh, Mommy found a knot. Can I take it? Can I take it off? Can I take it off, James? Yes, I can. Okay. Oof. He does not always let me do that. Anyways, so yeah, I had a struggle. It was not my most productive day. And I left at like 3:35, which is pretty good for me. My contract hours are till 3:30. But I got home and I just immediately went to go lay down. My stomach's been upset today. Like, I don't know. I must not have eaten something that agreed with me. So, okay, we need to get cracking on with this because my phone does not have the best charge at this moment. So, let's go. I didn't work on my socks because on Thursdays and Fridays, I let the 6th graders into the library during their lunchtime, and their lunchtime is the same as my lunchtime. So, I didn't take my lunch break per se. I went into the teacher's break room for probably about 15 minutes after their lunchtime, long enough to eat a ham and cheese croissant and talk a tiny bit with some adults. So I didn't take in my knitting. Anyway, so I got home and I had to lay down. So I lay down for 5 hours, I think. And it was almost immediate. Like, guys, I don't know what it is, but Ancient Aliens, I just put that on and I am asleep within 5 minutes, which for me is, I struggle with insomnia. But for whatever reason, that show just lights out. So, okay, let's go and open our Advent. I'm actually gonna start with the ugly holiday sweater because I'm just gonna call it the ugly Christmas sweater. We don't have to take Christmas out of everything. Anyway, a mistake was made by me. I, on day 2, opened day 20. So when I was trying to find day 4 and I found a day 2, I was like, what just happened. And I don't know. I'm going to assume I was tired and looked at it this way and just assumed it was 02. Like 02. Oh. So we actually have 2 to open for the ugly holiday sweater. So actually, it's a good thing I haven't started this project yet, because this is actually the first contrast color. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. It is bright red. Bright red. And so this one, oh man, where's my paper? I left it over there, didn't I? Oh, darn it. Okay, well, I don't have the name with me. Not that the names have really mattered so far with this advent, but here we go. So far we've had the gray, that is the main color, this bright red, then we had that lime green from yesterday. We're taking out the one that we thought was day 1 from our head. And then today's day 4 is, oh, we've left the brights behind. And we have a nice pastel pink, like a baby pink. There's not as much orange as is showing up in the camera. It is actually a soft pink. Very pretty. Let's just all the way go out of order and open day 4 of the 4th wing, which is called Aimser. Pretty sure that's the name of a dragon. Aimser. The problem is when you listen to books instead of reading them, when you see the names, they're not always pronounced how you're used to it, or the spelling is different. This happens to me with Brandon Sanderson books all the time. Okay, let's see. We are staying with the browns. I wonder if this whole advent is brown. Here it is. Very nice shade of brown. There's a lot of like tonal stuff going on with it too, which is very fun. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's do our night before Christmases. Bring out our whole array and see what we're going to add today. Oh, and this does remind me, I wanted to mention something. I was watching Memily Makes, and she had a little yarn cozy cake thing. And I had received this when I ordered some bags. It was a set of bags. Anyways, she's been adding her stitch markers and extras into here. And I thought that was look at that, guys. Look at how cool that looks when you flip it over and you add a little contrast in there. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so my plan is to gather and find all of the extras that I've received in Advent so far and stick them in here. And then we'll have a little Christmassy basket of goodness. And I say that because I hear an extra. So let's see. Ooh, purple. And so this one is called Visions of Sugar Plum, which does make a lot of sense. So if we stick that on, here we go, which is really quite lovely. And let's see what the extra is. Ooh, not to go in the extras pouch. It is cocoa butter, shea butter. I guess the flavor is cocoa butter, but chapstick, which I could really use because I've lost my chapstick and my my lips are a little chappy. 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 Okay. Which brings us to the last of the yarn advents, and that is Forbidden Fibers. Sorry, Forbidden Fibers. Day number 4. Ooh. It is. I hadn't actually seen Carrie's yet today. Snug in their beds, and it's brown. Yes, Rose. Okay. I think we opened up the red yesterday. I'm actually going to flip this around so that all of their names face the right way. Oh, yes, it was because I had been writing the number on here and I didn't do that for yesterday. So, Rosie, please no. So there's the 3. And I will write number 4 on today's, which, no. Okay. 4, snug in their beds. Okay. Here they are together. Okay. I spun, or I clicked the random number button. I believe my number of stitches for scripture listening tonight is 26. I'll put a picture here just in case I'm wrong of what it was. I know it was in the 20s because that should take probably like 2, I'm gonna guess 2 chapters or 1 depending on the length. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have the wax of the day. Number 4 is apple cider. So we had apple harvest on day 3 and now apple cider on day 4. That's nice. Oh, Rose got tired of waiting. Here she is. Rosie, you were not invited up here. Okay. So let me quickly go over here, pose. Let's quickly open the window for number 4. I did do and it did turn out to be a wreath. I did that last night. So let's see what number 4 is. It's down here at the bottom. Come on. Okay. Oh. I don't know what it is. A car, maybe? Or a sleigh full of presents? Maybe it's a sleigh full of presents. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. So, on the weekend, I'll have to catch up on that one. But so far, we've got 2 completed. So that is good. I've not done my reading. I've not done self-striping, so I'm gonna have to come and do an update with you guys later this evening. Let's open the Around the World number 24. I mean, to hit 24. Number 4. Oh, it looks like caramel, maybe. Okay, I'll just pull out one. And let's open our little pamphlet. Rich Bristow's Christmas Pudding Fudge. Rich English Sweet. Before tasting this delicious rich fudge, dig through pockets and purses for coins. Combine them in a little bag or one hand with fudge squares. British Christmas pudding has a rich taste and a richer history, dating back to the 1300s when it looked like very different. Starting out as a porridge mixture with nuts and fruit mixed in, it was made of mutton or beef and called frumenti. Oh, that does not sound good. Beef with nuts and fruit. Oh, that does not sound good. During the Victorian era, this evolved into a spheral plum pudding, much more closely representing the dessert today. Extraordinarily spiced and chock full of additions, the making of the pudding was as important as eating it. Everyone in the household would join to stir the pudding from east to west, as well as fill it with coins and rings in a circle. Pass around the bag and take your pick. The one with coins are the kings and queens of candy, but the ones with fudge are the real winners. Okay, let's see what it tastes like. I think mincemeat pies at one point also had meat in them. I'm just gonna again say I'm gonna pass on that. Sounds terrible. Mmm. Mmm. I do taste the spices in it. It's nice. Mmm. I wonder how this would taste like stirred into a tea. Could be interesting. Anyways, probably like a 6.5 out of 10. Anyways, I think my phone's gonna die, so I've got to go. I'll be back later. Okay, bye.